like when you're younger, you feel like, okay, well, I shouldn't say anything to, other females. They might look at judgment. You feel like you're gonna be judged. The first chapter I wrote that, just me writing this down on paper just to make it real. I felt ashamed. I felt like, oh my goodness, this doesn't feel like something I should even be writing down. I should just bury this in my mind and, leave it alone and just act like nothing happened. But I had to just, be in touch with my reality, and so that way I could heal. So I wrote it down, and I think I told like two girlfriends, they were like, oh, it's okay, I don't know if they shared their stories with me, if they were honest then, but I just had to let someone know that, hey, this is what happened to me, this is the reason why I'm a little bit secluded, I was always like, I had a little hermit vibe to me, you know what I mean? I wasn't too outgoing. And I just, because I had to go through my own healing process. And little by little, I just, as time progressed, as time went by, just me writing it down and understanding that, okay, listen, it happened, so what? We're all a part of this world. There's so many people in this world, so many women. We have to somehow realize that we are connected, and we should share our stories with other women and men too, so they can understand that, okay, there are young women out there that, like, what is it about sex? What is it about sex, for a man that's older, or a man that just sees a woman as a sexy object? What is it about sex that makes them feel like they need to take it? You understand? So, let
me not to cut you off, but let me ask you that question. What do you think it is about men, and what do you think they see when it comes to sex? Or is there a different type of man that sees sex a different type of way?
The different types of men, some men, I guess, in their mind, they believe that, well, hey, this person, I think people could sense, men can sense a woman, if she's sexual or not. I don't know, maybe from a young age. I don't know if she's sexy. I don't know what it is. But some men, I don't know.
Let me keep your thought, because on the subject that we're talking about for girls who have been raped.
Right.
I think that a lot of men who rape younger girls may see them as a sex symbol, but it doesn't necessarily mean that girl is already having sex.
Right.
That's a sick mind. Yes. Okay, you got to be sick in your brain to be looking at a damn child to see something sexual about them. Right. But unfortunately, we have sick ass people in this world. Yes, your thought. You can continue your thought.
Yeah. So I don't know if maybe when they look at a young woman and they say, oh my God, like, she's beautiful, and without her knowing that she looks good. We're young, so me, when I was young, I wasn't all into doing makeup and hair. You're a young girl, so they may see that sexiness in you and decide, well, hey, I don't care, I just like this girl, I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna just take what I know she won't give me. You understand? And when you do, to me, when I'm thinking about it now, like, for a man to really just think they could just do that, those sick men, to me, they just really just want to start you in this type of mentality of being being sexy and being sexual before your time. They want you to just tap into that early, so that way it's corruption for the future. You know what I mean?
So you're saying that these guys that are touching and raping young girls, it's like it's premeditated, like they set it up way before then.
I think in their mind they set it up. They see you and they set it up.
And they see you, they go home, they map it out, they see how they're gonna get you. You know what? That makes perfect sense, because most men, I guess, who commit these crimes or acts should automatically know that it's wrong. So in knowing that it's wrong, they have to figure out a way to justify it. So in order to justify it, they got to map it out behind the scenes and then come back and do some foul stuff.
That's it.
Wow.
I believe that's what it is. And because look, there's so many women I know, beautiful, Black women, white women, Asian, Japanese, you know, I know so many different women from different races and cultures, and they look at it like, okay, well, you know, how am I supposed to feel after that? Like, now I know what sex is.